Hey guys, so this video is instructions for the PowerPoint or the PowerPoint trivia game, except I'm going to be doing it in Google Slides. So I'm going to help you guys get started on it, and then you guys should be able to finish it on your own. Okay. Um, so for this trivia game, you guys can do any category, any theme that you'd like. If you want to do it based on countries or books or movies or anything like that, I'm going to let you guys be flexible, have some creativity, and do what you'd like. Okay. Um, okay. So our first slide for our presentation. This is just a blank presentation. We're going to call it. I'd call it your name and whatever your trivia is. So mine's going to be about sports. So I'll call it Scott's Sports Trivia. Okay. Now I'll make a new slide. My second slide. This is going to be my actual game board. I'm sure you guys have seen Jeopardy before. So this is going to be like a Jeopardy game board. Okay, so on the slide title, I'm going to call this game board, and you'll see why in a little bit. Okay, and then my game board is going to be a table. Okay, it's going to be uh, five columns by 5 rows. Okay, so we're going to go insert table. Actually, we're going to make it 5 by 6. Okay. Okay, 5 by 6. Okay, so the first row of our table is going to be our categories. So I will go football, baseball, okay, and you guys can choose whatever categories that you'd like. Okay, if you're doing like a book, it could be different characters in a book. It could be part of a movie. It could be anything. Okay, so I'm not going to be strict about that. Okay, and then down here we're going to have our point values for our questions. Okay. Okay, and you just fill these all in. Okay. And then so on. Okay, you guys get the idea. Okay, and then you can format the text, you can center it, and do whatever you want to do. If you want to change the font, you can. So if I center it horizontally, okay, make it look a little better. Anyway, okay, so we'll do that. So now I've got to come up with some questions. So my first question is going to be a football 100 question. So I'll make a new slide. My slide title is going to be football 100 question. I can spell. There we go. Okay, so my first question, we'll do how many points is a field goal worth? Okay, and then if you wanted to insert an image, you can. So we'll go, let's see, I'll go look on the internet for one. And I'll put in field goal. That picture works for me. Okay. Now, on every slide, we're going to put in a shape that's going to be a link to take us to our next part of the trivia game. So I'm going to insert a shape. I'll put in a circle. And in this circle, it's going to say, click to see the answer. Okay. So then I will make my next slide. And my next slide is going to be my answer. So it's going to be called Football 100 Answer. Goodness. There we go. Okay. And I'll put in my answer, a field goal is worth 3 points. Okay, and then I'll put in another picture. Okay, and then I'll put in a shape over here that will be my link to go back to the game board. Okay, so I'll go insert shape, my circle, and I'll put in here return to game board. Okay, all right. Okay, so now I'll go back to my game board, and I want to make a link from this point value to that first question. So from here, I'm going to go to the Football 100 question. So I'm going to right click. So I highlighted the number, right click, select link, and I want to go to a slide in the presentation. So I scroll down, and I'm going to find the Football 100 question. Okay, I'll click apply. You can see it turned into an active link. So then I'm going to go to my Football 100 question slide. I'll select my shape. I'm going to right click, select link. I'm going to go to a slide in the presentation. I want that link to go to the Football 100 answer. Click apply. And then I'll go to my Football 100 answer slide, select the shape, right click, link, slide in the presentation, and I want this link to take me back to the game board. Okay. All right, so let's see what that looks like. So if I go to present, let's go back to the beginning. Okay, so here's my game board. I can click on Football 100. Here's my question. Click here to see the answer. Click on that. It will take me to my answer slide. Boom, it takes me back to my game board. Okay, pretty simple. So a number link goes to the question link goes to the answer link goes back to the game board. Okay. Okay, so there's that. If you guys want to add a different format or style to your slides, you guys can use these different themes if you wanted to mess with the colors and whatever, how they look. That's fine. Okay, last thing I want to show you guys is here on your pictures that you insert, if you wanted to animate your pictures. If you right click on your picture, select animate, and then whatever you want to do. If I want that image to fly in from the right, and then I want to come in on click. So I'm going to click on it, and then the picture is going to fly in, okay? See, and then it'll slide from the right. So if you want to add animations to any of your pictures, so if I want to do the same thing here, I can animate, and I want to have that fade in. Oops, click the wrong button. There we go. Okay. So just to review, your first slide, let's go back to the beginning. Your first slide is just going to be your welcome slide. Then you'll have your game board. Your game board will have a title of game board. It's going to be 5 columns by 6 rows. The first row is your categories, and then each of the others will be your point value. Okay, then you're going to link from your point value to your question. So you have your category in 100 as your title. You're going to link to the answer. You'll have the answer up here in the title, a link here that goes to your game board back to there. Okay, have fun with this assignment, guys. I think that you'll like it. If you have any questions, make sure you let me know, and I will answer them as I can. But go ahead and have fun with it, have some creativity, and I look forward to seeing what you guys turn in. Thanks.